babes, welcome to today's video. I am Shauna Marie, that budget babe, and I'm gonna walk you through my first paycheck budget for the month of June. I always fill these out all at one time, but to make it more digestible for you guys, I'm gonna break it into two because I do get paid twice this month. Let's get right into it. I don't know exactly what my rollover is going to be because I did just get paid on this last paycheck spending plan because there were two paychecks on this paycheck spending plan. I have to wait and see how the next couple weeks unfold because again, I'm just getting prepared. But based on what my previous paycheck spending plan says, I should technically have $13.39 getting rolled over. I know that if this is in fact what I have left over, a good portion of this is going to go into either my high yield savings account or we're going to invest it into our investment account. Let's just base this though on 500. That's kind of what I'll anticipate. And now we're just going to copy and paste all of the bills. These are going to automatically come out of my account. That has to be in this bills account for these to be paid. We'll come back to variable expenses. Subscriptions are here. I can't believe Netflix is $27 now. It's actually $26.99. That's all I anticipate for this. I don't have the debt payments, but again, if I had my student loans, here is where I would allocate for those. For my variable expenses, I know my categories by heart. I've got groceries, pups, vehicle, kids, and miscellaneous. I have restaurants and entertainment. Those go together. And then I have personal. Something I used to do that made my budgeting a lot more difficult was I had a ridiculous amount of variable expense categories. So I pretty much consolidated them into things that like made sense that they would go together. And that's how I came up with these. Now, groceries this month are going to be a little more challenging. I am going to try my best to stick into my regular $500 budget, which is where our weekly meal budget tracker comes into play because the kids are home. I know they're going to be here and they're going to be eating a bunch, plus their friends or boyfriend and girlfriend are going to be here. And I don't mind, but I just have to make sure that I budget for that. Okay, now that we have all of our basic expenses listed out, let's go ahead and see exactly what we're going to have left over that we can save for our next paycheck to cover the bills that are coming because that's when my big bills hit. So usually I have to roll money over from one paycheck over to another to make sure that I can cover these bigger bills, which is also why I don't typically move anything into sinking funds on my first paycheck of the month. And of course, we have our savings challenge, which we are going to start this month. So we're going to allocate that here. Let's just see what we have to play with. Okay, so we've got $3,375 to roll over for our next payday and for those big bills and also for our savings challenge. So this month I am going to do the $200 savings challenge. So what I think I'm going to do is just break this in half because I do get paid twice in a month. So we'll do 100 this paycheck and then 100 next paycheck. If I can do more, I will do more, but that's basically what I'm going to commit to. So we're going to have an anticipated rollover of $3,275 for our next paycheck, which is going to be on the 26th. That's going to help us make sure that these bigger bills are going to be covered with the pay that we get on that payday. So that just leaves the fun part, which is highlighting because you know I love that so much. Income is always green. Bills are blue. Subscriptions are orange. Money out is red or pink.